Hey everybody, I'm trying to start a movement. I'm trying to do this farmers market garden thing to show other people that can be done, to create something at the farmers markets where there's a lot of gardeners coming through with a lot of actual produce that they've made. A lot of the produce at the farmers market is sometimes not legitimate. Uh, a small secret there is look for uniform produce. When a farmer has all one size tomatoes or all one size potatoes or all one size anything, suspect it a little bit. When they look just like the supermarket foods, maybe they are. A lot of these farmers buy from produce markets and then sell at the farmers market to supplement what they don't have. Sometimes this becomes the majority of what they're selling. I fear that there are others who are just completely illegitimate and buy all their produce from the produce markets and then just sell it at the farmers market for a huge up pricing. And the thing is, when you come across farm and garden vegetables, you know they look different. That when you don't grow them in conventional ways, they don't look like conventional vegetables, and so you'll get all sorts of irregularities on them, and they'll grow with like bulbous points on them, and you'll have small ones and big ones, and the whole thing will be kind of a mix and match because that's the way nature makes things. It's only when you make them in the millions and then you have sorting machines that kind of divide them all up that you get uniform produce. And so I want to I want to create a movement where there's a lot of gardeners, where there's a lot of small food producers supplementing their income or even making all of their income off of gardening. I would love to drive by dead spaces in my city and see guerrilla gardeners with their rows preparing food to sell at farmers markets, to create a community of this so that people go to farmers markets looking for the living food that the small producer has made. And so I'm gonna go for it and see what happens. Hopefully, others can become inspired. Hopefully, it's a success. Good lord, if I fall right on my face and it just is worthless, I don't make any money at all, then well, I won't have done very much for the cause. But hopefully, that won't happen. And through sheer determination, hard work, I'm gonna try to pull it through. But really, just talk to people about what it is that I'm selling, and why it's different and why we need to consider eating these foods and why we need to consider supporting an entirely different agricultural system than the one we have. Anyway, thanks.